I want you to imagine something for me. What if you were in a hidden affair with a married man? And you know that this relationship is not going to work out and you are just an option in their life. But you feel this is okay. And you feel this is the best life has to offer to me. Because in today's story, I'm going to talk about this client's story where she was in a hidden affair for 2 years with a married man and she felt it is completely okay. Now, with her permission, I'm going to share this story with you. And by the end of the story, you are going to wonder what is hiding beneath your conscious awareness inside your subconscious mind, because her story is going to completely transform the way you look at how you establish relationship. Because when this client came to me, she didn't even believe in the concept of healing. All she wanted was some understanding about why she can't feel fulfilled in this hidden affair, and she was quite open about it. She expressed to me that she has been in a hidden affair with this married man who happens to be working at the same place that she is working. And she explained that even though she is in this hidden affair, she feels something is not complete inside of her, even though she praised the guy who she was in a hidden affair with. Now, as an instant healing hypnotherapist, I understand that a lot of the people do not believe in instant healing hypnosis. So, for such people, what I tend to do is I tend to analyze what is their belief, what do they believe in. And she was a big believer in magic and etc. And I have studied a lot of occult science practices, and to be honest with you, a lot of the cult practitioners or cult leaders do the hypnosis act disguised as magic. And to a person who doesn't understand how hypnosis works, they think of it as magic because they do not understand how the human subconscious mind works. So I started speaking to her about how I understand magic and etc. and blah, blah, blah. And she explained that she feels that she is cursed, that she cannot feel love in her life. So I asked her, how about she give my program a chance if she is willing to believe in what I do? And she was willing to believe in what I had to offer, because that belief part is extremely important. Belief is half of your healing journey. So she enrolled into my program. Now, on the very first day, I took her inside her subconscious mind to identify why she feels this hidden affair is okay and this is the best life has to offer for her. Now, once I got inside her subconscious mind to identify where did this pattern, remember, it's all patterns inside your subconscious mind. When did this pattern start? And lo and behold, we went inside her subconscious mind to a memory from her childhood. And guess what? Her father had a very long affair, and her mother settled with her father knowing that she had to live with him because of her and her siblings. So in her subconscious mind, she felt having an affair is a pretty normal thing. And her father was quite absent during her childhood, and she felt very neglected by her father, and all she could think of was that her father is with someone else and she has to fight for her attention. Now, this was deeply embedded inside her subconscious mind, and that is one of the biggest reasons she felt having an affair is no big deal, that the best life has to offer. Her father did it, and she didn't get her father's affection and attention, and she felt like all that attention went to the other woman her father had affair with. So it was okay to be that woman. You see, this is how our subconscious mind works. Now, because of this father wound, 5 traits inside her subconscious mind got compromised. Now, these 5 traits are developed as a result of our emotional connection with our father. Now, these 5 traits are self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence, self-respect, and sense of identity. Now, all of these 5 traits were in deficit inside her subconscious mind. due to which she felt okay being in a hidden affair with someone while she lacked feeling that self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence, self-respect, and sense of identity. Are you seeing the pattern over here? She resonates with the lacking of the 5 traits that are associated with the father. So, here is something that we tried. Without her even knowing what I was doing, I went inside her subconscious mind, removed the father wound, which is that particular memory from her childhood when she felt abandoned by her father while her father was having an affair. And I removed that memory. And her subconscious mind revealed certain lessons that she needs to start following from here onwards. And those lessons were revealed, and we removed that particular memory or the influence of that particular memory. The moment I brought her out of hypnosis, that is 5 minutes into hypnosis, I brought her out of hypnosis, and she was like, "What just happened?" And I asked her, "What do you feel?" And she was like, "I no longer feel attached to that particular person anymore. What's happening inside me?" And she understood that now she needs to believe in herself, her self-esteem, her self-worth, and she needs to start doing these activities that her subconscious mind revealed to her. And those activities were designed by her subconscious mind to build up resonance with all the 5 traits that are associated with the father. So she understood that she needed to start practicing these lessons, and it was at this particular point that she opened up to the idea of instant healing hypnosis. That's the beauty of instant healing hypnosis. You have to try it once so that you understand how fast it can work. And if you are wondering how instant healing hypnosis works, I would highly recommend to try out my Instant Heartbreak Healing Mastery course, which is absolutely free. It's a 90-minute course. And in this course, I'm going to explain to you how your subconscious mind works, how it stores all these emotional states and neurological state. And there is an instant healing hypnosis included in this course. I'll leave a link in the description. Do give it a try, and it will blow your mind how fast your subconscious mind works. Now, back to her story. Once she started practicing these lessons, she started feeling more amazing. Even though ending her hidden affair kind of created some chaos in her life, but she was okay with it. That's the beauty of healing. Once you heal, nothing influences you. And whatever you're feeling inside is what you keep attracting. So once she started practicing these activities and lessons that her subconscious mind revealed to her, she started building up familiarity or resonance with all the father influence traits. So she started valuing herself more, as you can see from her testimonials. And after 8 months of taking my program and practicing these lessons, she finally ended up with a person who treated her like absolute royalty. Now, this is the most important part I want you to understand. Once you heal your childhood conditioning, your father wound and your mother wound, your familiarity with those aspects of your life changes. And whatever you are familiar with becomes something that you end up attracting into your reality, either by nature or nurture. But you will attract those experiences into your life. Like in her case, she ended up with a partner who values her, who gives her the attention that she always wanted. And now she feels that she is in a healthy relationship and she feels complete in this healthy relationship. But this is the point I want you to understand. She feels complete. She feels wholesome in this relationship, not because of the person. The feeling came before. She started feeling wholesome. She started feeling that self-worth, that self-esteem, that self-respect and sense of identity before she ended up attracting a partner who gave her the validation of all these feelings. So the feelings comes first and then comes the actual manifestation. That's actually how manifestations even work. So I want you to understand something. If you are in any kind of a relationship where you can't find happiness, or you can't feel that peaceful connection or harmonious relationship with anyone, I want you to ask yourself, why are you in this relationship in the first place? And then I want you to reflect on your childhood conditioning and circumstances. Because trust me, you are in this toxic dynamic because of your childhood conditioning or circumstances that have been planted inside your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is playing out the same script that you have lived in your childhood in your adult life. And only once you understand that you have a pattern can you finally break it. Remember one thing, if someone has a heart attack and they do not believe in the fact that heart attack can happen to them, they would probably die. A person needs to first of all admit that they have a particular problem. Only then will they go out seeking help. And once they go out seeking help is the only way that they will get help. So I want you to understand something very important from her experience. That is, a lot of the time we find ourselves in bad relationships or circumstances, and we are unable to pull ourselves out of that situation because we feel it's okay to be in those kind of situations, and that is usually because of our childhood conditioning. I hope her story helps you understand that you have the power to remove your father wound, mother wound, and subconscious blockages. That will make you a magnet for healthy, long-term, sustainable relationship. And I have seen that happen more than 700 plus times. I have lost the count. But what I can tell you for sure is it always works out once you start healing. My name is Axe. I'm an instant healing hypnotherapist, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay happy, stay blessed, and remember the power of your subconscious mind. Bye-bye.